The following contest, it is set for one fall, and it has a 10-minute time limit. This is part of the GenX League. Introducing first, coming to the ring at this time, hailing from West Wampa, 180 pounds, Jack Bandicoot.
Jack Bandicoot, always a favourite here in NGW. And Dan, I know this is your first time witnessing a Gen X match, so let me tell you, this is a unique situation in terms of match rules, a 10-minute time limit, which means both competitors in the match are rewarded for taking the fight to their opponent and getting it done as fast as they can.
You want to win this, you want to get
Introducing his
pin
opponent,
as quick as possible.
weighing in at 74 kilos from Layton, this is the speedster, Robbie X!
Hey, talk about fan favourites. This man is the personification of that phrase. He is the king of the cruiserweights, Robbie X.
I was about to say, you want to get the pin as quick as possible, which means that you're going to take more risks, take more opportunities wherever you can catch a break. That's what makes GenX so exciting.
So Jack Bandicoot, Robbie X, this is the first time that they have clashed in NGW. I would expect we'll have something of a split decision among the fans in terms of support here. But either way, buckle up, get ready, because when this bell rings, these two are going to come firing out of the blocks.
I'm a University of Lincoln graduate, so I think I'll throw my lot in behind Robbie X.
Nice to see you're an impartial observer.
It's a beautiful place. Have you ever been? You'd understand if you had.
Robbie X and Jack Bandicoot in their respective corners. It's almost like waiting for the starting gun on a sprint race. Here we go. Gen X action. Robbie X in particular has had plenty of experience in the Gen X division here in NGW, but Jack Bandicoot has as well.
Bandicoot going straight out of the gate, looking to get going as quick as possible. Robbie X using very smart choices to just bring that pace down, especially in the early going.
Handshake, good to see. This match looks like it's going to be contested in a sporting fashion as Robbie X, that side headlock taking Jack Bandicoot briefly down to a knee. A shoulder block from Robbie. To the ropes he goes. Great agility. Robbie X trying to keep Bandicoot guessing, sweeps the legs away, gets on top for the cover, 1 count and a kick out. Backflip from Robbie X. Both men had the same idea at the same time. They might need a truce negotiated here.
I'd take advantage if it was me. Just do it. But a bit more respect between these two. Oh!
Go into a sunset flip. Smart from Bandicoot and a kick out on 2 from Robbie X.
That's what I'm talking about. If there is, it's a match like this with a time limit. You want to take any advantage you can.
Bandicoot dropping the throw to Robbie X down across the top rope. Using the ropes to his advantage. Bringing himself back into the ring and kind of a reverse senton there.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. Just letting his full body weight crash down, driving all the air out of Robbie X.
You can see that big clock on the screens by the entranceway ticking down. A constant reminder to these two that time is against them.
It's always in the corner of their eye, which has got to have a massive psychological toll on what they're doing. They've got to keep their head, not get carried away, not focus on the clock, but keep an eye on it.
But also you can't be cautious. You can't wait to take your chance. You got to take it now. It's kind of now or never in this situation as Jack Bandicoot raining down with those right hands.
This is why GenX brings the very best competitors here to NGW. It's a real challenge.
Foot stomp right into the abdomen of Robbie X by Jack Bandicoot, who gets a 2 count for his efforts.
We're talking about the pace kicking off the match. This is one way to stop that pace. You know, if he can't take a breath, if Robbie X is gulping for air, as we've just seen, how is he going to get the air in his lungs to be able to use his signature pace?
Look at Bandicoot here. Bandicoot just measuring Robbie X, looking for a cutter, couldn't get it. Instead, Robbie sends him through the ropes onto the ring apron, and an overhead kick sends Bandicoot to the outside. Robbie's not done. Over the top he comes himself and lands on his opponent.
We'll find the reserve somewhere. I see a little bit glad handing there, a little bit of showing off for the crowd, and even that's taken it out of him a bit. But they love him.
Robbie X fans in tonight.
I'm sure they've been to Brayford Pool, seen the beautiful Lincoln Cathedral.
Do you work for the tourist board or something? My God, what a move by Robbie X.
I happily would.
Bin and a kick out.
Although they've stopped doing the Christmas market, I'm gutted.
What are you talking about?
Lincoln! Robbie X would understand.
Robbie with a snapmare here on Bandicoot. Knee between the shoulder blades and then a standing moonsault. Perfectly executed by Robbie X. Bandicoot able to kick out. And we keep going here. Big kick right into the heart of Bandicoot. Will that be enough? No. In fact, Bandicoot landed on top of Robbie. Took him by surprise briefly there for a second.
If it gets you a win, but did you hear that one?
Robbie again, trying for the pin. Bandicoot with so much resilience, so much tenacity to stay in there.
This is what Robbie X does, though. It's not just the pace, it's the strikes. Those were echoing around this beautiful venue.
Robbie has him up, dumps him down with a front slam, and that was to position him, I think, for the second rope moonsault, but Bandicoot able to move, but Robbie adjusted in midair. It's an elbow to the face from Bandicoot.
And the time ticks down. It's a pretty even match here.
Yeah, we're approaching the 5-minute mark, the halfway point of this time limit. Robbie couldn't get him, but Bandicoot scores with the cutter.
Absolutely out of nowhere.
Is that it for Robbie X? No, it isn't. Right shoulder up. And again, as that clock continues to tick down, the temptation is to take even more risks.
We're over halfway through. We're down to the 4th minute now. They've got to find something, pull something out of the bag. No one wants to leave with a draw. They want to be able to be the person who has, I guess, taken the bragging rights, taken their opportunity, proven that they can get it done.
Yeah, first thing first for Robbie X, he had to get himself up to a vertical base, which he did by grabbing the leg of Bandicoot there. Bandicoot, though, will send him into the corner. Robbie able to leap over him. The big hip toss, cartwheel, drop kick to the side of the head.
Smart as well from Robbie X, using the momentum from that hip toss.
He calls it the X marks the spot, and he found the spot there.
He certainly did. But Bandicoot is on his feet.
Robbie, springboard.
Not for long.
To a somersault plancher. The outside leg hooked up tight. Bandicoot still had enough to kick out. We are under 4 minutes left now. Robbie lining up Bandicoot. Took a little too long. Jack got his elbow up. Handspring overhead kick. What a move.
Unbelievable.
What gymnastic skill. What aerobatics from the king of the cruiserweights.
And that's one way. I mean, it looked like Bandicoot was about to start taking control, but that's one way to completely neutralize him. And now he's just there stranded on the top rope. We were talking about those high risks. No reward for Bandicoot.
Robbie X about to take a risk of his own. Standing precariously atop that top turnbuckle. Once more, Maybe took a little too long. Bandicoot able to turn the tables here. What's he doing?
This.
Bandicoot.
There's high risk and then there's high stupidity.
Off the top. Shoulder rolling through. Robbie's still up there.
Oh!
Powerbomb, but Robbie landed on his feet. My God, Robbie X landed on his feet and then he hits him with the super kick.
If Bandicoot has any teeth left after that.
The cutter off the second turnbuckle from Bandicoot. Where did that come from? Bandicoot to defeat Robbie X. No, kick out.
The dentists of Hull are going to have an awful lot of work after this, I'll tell you that. The pair of them taking absolute battering to their face, and the clock is ticking, Dave.
Bandicoot, though, is up on the top. Robbie X flat out on his back in the middle of the ring.
Get this done.
Jack Bandicoot hopping and skipping, went for the double foot stomp. Robbie nowhere to be seen. Kick to the inner thigh and a kick to the back of the head.
Onslaught from Robbie X. Anytime you can use those feet.
Running shooting star that time. And then the moonsault from the second turnbuckle.
That's got to be it.
What a combo from Robbie X, and it's good for 2, it's not good for 3. Bandicoot's still in it, and we have less than 100 seconds to go.
I'm speechless. I cannot believe that these two are still going.
It feels like they've been going for much longer because of the amount of offense they've been able to pack in to this Gen X match.
You got to think the energy from the crowd is driving them on as well. This crowd absolutely loving what they're seeing.
It is do or die time now. Find a way to win. That is the mission for Robbie X and Jack Bandicoot. He's going to look for the exclamation. Is Robbie to finish it? Bandicoot had it scouted, sends Robbie into the corner.
Come on, Robbie. Do it for Lincoln.
Kick to the lower back, though. Takes Robbie X off balance.
Oh,
Bandicoot has him up on the shoulders. Trouble here for Robbie X.
This is it, using that elevation. Oh!
Into the destroyer from Jack Bandicoot. Robbie X planted on his head.
Robbie X does not know where he is, absolutely dazed, and the clock is under 30 seconds.
Bandicoot's got time, I think. Has Bandicoot got time? No, he hasn't. Robbie X rolling under the bottom rope out of harm's way.
He took too long getting to that top rope, and he hasn't got much long to think about what to do next. He needs to get on him.
Bandicoot jumping on top of Robbie. He's got to get him inside the ring.
This match can't end outside.
Here comes Bandicoot. He'll try again. Drops him, but the knees went up from Robbie X, and we're out of time.
Oh, that has got to be
The 10-minute
frustrating
time
for these
limit
two.
has expired. The result of this contest is time limit draw.
The pair of them threw everything at that. Everything. Either one of them could have won at any moment.
I'm not sure what. If I heard that right, I think Robbie maybe was saying he wants to keep going.
Of course he does. He's a competitor. The pair of them are. You saw what they just did in that match.
He wants 5 more minutes. He thinks he can get it done in 5 more minutes. Bandicoot saying he's the winner on points, I guess.
Look,
they don't have points wins here.
This is it. And the rules were clearly stated before the match began. They had a 10-minute time limit. If Robbie X didn't get it done, he can't ask for 5 more minutes. I mean, I want to see it. But what I want, I don't always get.
Either way, I don't think they're going to get their wish here, but one way or another, what a showdown this has been between Bandicoot and Robbie X. Handshake, good to see.
I don't think this will be the last we see of these two together.
Both of them.
Let's see
Highly
you one more
competitive.
time
Hang on,
for these
wait.
two great competitors.
Vusic's here. Vusic from New Gen.
Oh!
A backbreaker on Bandicoot. Look at this, a post-match assault from Vusic. Well, we know Vusic's been involved in a lot of Gen X matches since NGW came back from the pandemic. Good God, what a suplex there.
And that's kind of why the speed he's able to take full advantage of any situation, Vusic.
Yeah, but what's the motivation here? I'm assuming that Vusic, on behalf of New Gen and this effort of theirs to take over all of NGW, it looks like Vusic's trying to make his mark, make a statement in the Gen X division.
We saw a massive success for the New Gen earlier on, This is just continuing that run of form. You make a statement however you can, and if that comes at the expense of two incredible competitors like Jack Bandicoot and Robbie X, well, so be it. Because look at the person who's standing tall.
Well, it was Robbie X and Jack Bandicoot who deserved all the plaudits after the 10-minute classic they put in here in the GenX division. Look at Robbie staring down Vusic. Vusic has spoiled the party here. Bandicoot, Robbie X, they want a piece of Vusic. It's going to have to wait. The GenX division is catching fire here in NGW, and Vusic is at the center of it. Vusic, I'm sure, was sent out here by Miles Kamen to complete a mission, and complete it he did. It has been a successful night here for New Gen.
New Gen X.